Senator Mitch McConnell, the former leader of Republicans in the Senate, has disappeared. Nobody has seen him for 20 days. He went to the hospital in an emergency vehicle. We had the 911 call, and now there are rumors that McConnell is no longer with us. He's either completely brain dead or he's gone. And I want to begin by saying, while I want Mitch McConnell out of the Senate and have been calling for him to peacefully resign because he's clearly in no state to be serving in office, he's been on a steep decline for the last decade, and it's been an act of cruelty, probably worse than even Joe Biden, to keep him in office. Mitch McConnell's team is covering something up here. We know that because we haven't heard anything from anybody for 20 days. Something very bad has happened. Okay, so let me break this down into the things that we know and the things we don't know. And we're going to start with the things we don't know, right? Beginning with this. Mitch McConnell's house had an emergency dispatch call. These dispatch calls are public record. You can listen in to the radio broadcasts and you can hear that somebody was unconscious and needing advanced life support at Mitch McConnell's home on June 14th, the exact date when his office made an announcement that Mitch McConnell is recovering great in the hospital from some type of unnamed medical emergency.
8:30 response unconscious, 217 C3 notice, yes in Charlie. Medical local paramedic agent 3, medic 3 ALS response unconscious, 217 C Street notice, yes in Charlie, cross of 2nd Street on Channel 11, 836.
So beside the fact that dispatcher can't speak English, you can see here that something, well, really bad happened at the address that is listed as Mitch McConnell's. Per two White House sources, Mitch McConnell is dead after a series of strokes. He died of brain embolism on 5/25. Okay. This is community noted. So I want to tell you, you could open up your timeline and you could see plenty of fake news here. What does the community note say? Mitch McConnell is alive and recovering from a June hospitalization. The claim originates from Raw News, known as a fake news website. Okay. So I did see, you did see this. Obviously, you see these things. It's probably engagement bait. There's been, of course, no official announcement. But there is this recording.
Agent 3, medic 3 ALS response unconscious, 217 C3 notice.
That is a legitimate recording from early in the small hours of the morning on June 14th, calling for advanced life support, someone unconscious. Mitch McConnell's in hospice care. That's why he hasn't been seen or heard from in days. Some people are saying, Leader John Thune, is Mitch McConnell even alive? What are you hiding from his constituents and the American people? This needs investigating right now, right? So everybody's saying, learn Mitch McConnell may secretly be on life support. Is there a cover-up going on right now? Well, there is. I mean, that's undeniable that there is, in fact, a cover-up going on because Mitch McConnell has had steep declining health for many years. Here's a recent photo of Mitch McConnell getting wheeled through the airport. He is now wheelchair bound. See, here's Mitch McConnell getting covered by his staff. This is what they call it when they have these big sort of lunking dudes that stand in the way so that nobody can film Mitch McConnell's true state. They did the same thing with Biden. Mitch McConnell has to be helped up. He's unable to get into the vehicle on his own power. A female Secret Service officer needs to help Mitch McConnell up in this video. This video is from nearly 20 years ago. Just so that you know how long you've been lied to by the corporate press. Here's Mitch McConnell unable to walk up a staircase 20 years ago. So how much has this guy been in complete collapse? Well, you can see here, he actually literally collapses. And it brings me no joy to show you this. I dislike Mitch McConnell greatly. I hate his politics. He's a total traitor. I am the most merciful. You know the people who are doing this to Mitch McConnell? His family, his staff, cretins. They did the same thing to Joe Biden. Look at him fall. Let him fall over. You You know who does this?
Working people off the streets and kidnapping them.
Like he just falls. Nobody even touches him. The merciful thing is for him to retire, for his family to step in and to put him in a home. But instead, they're humiliating him through the calls of Congress. I mean, you could, in a fall like this, you could totally break your hip. You could break a bone. You could kill yourself. I mean, if you're old enough, you can kill yourself in a fall like this. You break your arm. Mitch McConnell's not seeking a re-election. Maybe this is exactly what's been happening to Mitch McConnell. Look at these photos of his hands. They're like, oh, Trump's hands look bad. Look at this. He looks like he's been to the morgue, like a reanimated corpse. Mitch McConnell's weird purple hands. Oh, what is the explanation? That he's a reanimated corpse? Okay. So these are the things that we know, and these are the things that we don't know. Okay? So we don't know what his condition is. Senator McConnell's condition remains a mystery 2 weeks after being hospitalized. What the hell is going on? A spokesperson from McConnell's office said there are no updates at this time regarding the senator's condition. The office reiterated the same message 2 weeks ago. Senator McConnell is working closely with staff and Senate business during his recovery. Recovery from what? Nobody knows. As of Wednesday last week, there's no Senate votes. The Senate is not in session. Oh, okay. So they actually kicked the Senate out. They kicked the Senate out. The Senate went on vacation. Mitch McConnell's been in the hospital the entire time. He's been hospitalized at George Washington University. This is in Washington, D.C. He's been there for more than 2 weeks. If his family want privacy, that's fine. He should resign. Otherwise, he needs to reveal his condition and his ability to do the job. 16 days of Mitch McConnell still being in the hospital. 0 updates. Almost a week ago, I asked Senator McConnell's office his condition. I was read an article indicating that he's just still in the hospital. His office has not publicly clarified when he's being discharged or what actually happened. Elected officials should be required to disclose their health status when it affects the ability to serve the people who elected them. This isn't weekend at Bernie's. If Senator McConnell were to pass away while in office, it would have significant implications on the balance of power in the Senate. That's right. 84 years old is too old. He's been in the Senate since before I was alive, since before I was born. McConnell's not been seen or heard from in 19 days. Goodness gracious. And some of these videos have just been totally egregious. This one's from a few weeks ago, May 12th. Okay.
Here's where we are. The vote is about over. The secretary has to get with the president on the China trip. I'm going to ask Senator McCaskey to wrap up. And thank you all for being here.
Baldwin, Shaheen, and Kennedy. Baldwin, Shaheen, and Kennedy still have questions. Wrap up after.
Hold here. Yeah, obviously there's not a whole lot of time for a second round, so we'll get through everybody. And Senator McCaskey, I appreciate your taking over.
Thank you. Secretary Hegseth, Chairman Kane, thank you for being here today.
So he can barely get up. He can barely leave. You can see he's got these horrible sores all over his face. Then his lips are the color of blood, right? Or lack thereof. He looks like a warmed over corpse. Something horrible has happened to Mitch McConnell. And they made a call about a brain aneurysm. Effectively, they made a call about unconscious and needing advanced life support to his house. So somebody's hiding something. And it's totally and completely patently evil what they're doing to these people. The most humane thing that you can do is call for him to resign immediately and be put in a hospice home or a nursing home, whichever one is appropriate. And we reiterate this, as we have always said, we don't want anything bad to happen to anyone. We want people to be treated humanely by their families. But unfortunately, the politician families are bloodthirsty vampires that suck the life out of these members of Congress and then out of our country. And it needs to